What's up everybody, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we will be reacting to Smallville. I hope you've been enjoying the series. I hope you've been enjoying my reactions. If you have, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want the full reactions a few days early, you can go to my Patreon page. If not, you can stay right here and watch them right here, whichever way you want to go. Today we will be reacting to the 9th episode of the first season called Rogue. Last time was an episode called Jitters, where a guy had a mean case of the shakes and he ended up taking over Luthor Corps because he was convinced there was a level 3 that made him crazy and made him have these symptoms, which turns out was very true. Lionel came back being his most evil self, which was awesome to see. It was just really sad to see at the end, you know, Lex being fake tugged by his dad. It was very cold, just for like the cameras. And Clark was being like really lovingly hugged by his family, so that was tough to see. That just sucks. I feel so bad for Lex at this point. But that was probably about it as far as I can remember. I do remember a lot about this episode because I'm going to be honest, it's probably one of my favorite episodes of the first season. So I have seen this one multiple times. And there is a video in the middle of this episode that everybody knows because it's in like all of the promotional stuff and all of the credits moving forward. So it's really fun. It's, you know, if you know the series, you know what this is. But it's pretty awesome. I think it's a great episode, and I'm going to see if I like it as much as I think I did, or if it was better or worse. We'll see. So I'm really excited to get into this. So here we are, the 9th episode of the first season, Rogue.
Can't exactly see myself going into battle with that on my chest. Doctor, I'm just interested in people who ruled the world before they were 30.
Don't worry, Lex. Still a few years to go.
Lana, I didn't know you were going to be here.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Air. Just remember, keep your friends close and the quarterback closer.
What was that?
Oh, no, not the puppy. Yes. Even 20 years later, it's still a cool effect. It's a really cool practical effect. And for those who don't know, that's the shot I was talking about. You'll see it in a lot of credits. Spoilers. You cannot tell me he survived that. That's one thing I don't buy. I do not buy that.
Stop the bus before anyone was hurt.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. What if somebody'd seen you do it? Dad.
I thought she was still like concerned, like, are you okay? He's standing right there. He's fine.
Look, I am real proud of what you did.
We both are.
Wrong with me?
He understands you may have certain negative feelings towards your father.
Understatement.
He's always had an incredible grasp of the obvious. But you're a joke. Concerned parents have been calling all morning.
Well, what are you going to tell me?
What the EPA and other environmental groups said years ago. Meteor rocks are harmless.
People have a right to know about the strange things that happen in this town.
I'm requiring you to do your job.
That sucks. But he does have a point, though. Like, you know he's supposed to be the enemy here, but he has a point. It's a school newspaper. And isn't there supposed to be, like, more than, like, one person in charge who's a freshman, by the way? Isn't there probably, like, a senior or somebody that's probably going to be the editor final year? Usually a faculty is in charge of it. Like, in this show, she literally has no supervision. Like, she's, like, the only person. So what did they do last year? I guess the person was, they had one person last year as a senior and said, adios? I don't know. But that's how papers work. I don't understand why she's so surprised.
Dale, isn't Smallville a couple of counties outside your jurisdiction? You'd be dead right now if it wasn't for me. You were on my father's payroll. Sorry, I don't know who that is.
God, Les is such a good guy at the beginning. That's so cool. He just chucks it.
I don't know what they've been feeding you, but that was pretty impressive.
Okay, what was his goal for doing that? Wanting to expose him? But like, what if it didn't work? What if it's just what if his parents had been the one to come along? What if it wasn't him? What if he was wrong? You're gonna crush a kid in order to prove a point? Really? That was messed up.
He saw me stop the bus last night.
So there was a witness.
Sorry if I surprised you, but there's really nowhere to knock. It's okay.
Everyone just kind of walks into the barn anyway. No one knocks to begin with.
The detective in charge came to see me first. What do you have? Not much. I had my share of legal problems while I was in Metropolis. Serious? Expensive.
I'm sure.
Kind of officer
I completely 100% believe that.
You're saying he's a dirty cop.
Both rational adults. I don't think a rational adult drops a generator on top of a teenage boy, do you?
Well, we both know it wouldn't hurt him.
Of course, if you don't agree, I will tell the world what I know. It's normal.
God, I want to punch this guy so bad. Jonathan's doing it for me.
Push me.
Whoa, easy there, Mr. Kent.
So how'd it go?
Bottom line, when can we send out the next issue? The day after tomorrow. Call me the new editor.
I'm not taking anyone's side.
Yeah, right, Clark. You're completely objective in all things, Lana. For a millisecond, I almost thought you were my friend.
Chloe, it's not her fault. I don't know. I think she overreacted. I still think she did. I understand where she's coming from, where, you know, this is her baby, and the person she thought was her friend, who is the person that she likes, but comes in and takes over. But I can see her being upset, but I can see Lana's point of view. She's like, no, I didn't tell him, put me in charge to take over. She's like, I'm literally trying to keep it open. And just trying to do you a favor. She didn't ask for, you know, to be in charge, to be promoted. I don't know. I think it's not a bad setup. I think Chloe overreacted a little bit. Of course she would be upset, but I think she just overreacted. And I think, you know, having Lana just be the figurehead, you know, just be the person you trot out, but doesn't actually do any of the work. Have Chloe still be in charge of doing all the work. Until they can get the whole thing resolved, so that way she can still keep doing what she's doing. I don't think that's a bad solution. I can see her being upset just because Lana is taking over another area of her life, but it's not like Lana stormed in there and said, put me in charge. And comment below if you agree with me, or if you think Chloe's in the right, or if she overreacted, if I underreact. I don't know. I just think it was too much for the situation. But again, you know, she is in high school.
I thought you said we were going after bad guys.
Oh, we are. They're called internal affairs.
I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Relax. You're just gonna help me retrieve some files. It's a warrant search warrant, John. You better come and take a look at this.
Yo, seriously?
You want to explain to me what a dead body's doing in your barn, Jonathan?
I have no idea. I've never
Yeah, police officer from Metropolis is framing my son.
Under the seat.
Yo, you're gonna break the house down, dude.
That's what you get for trying to be a hero, Clark. You complicate my life, I'm gonna complicate yours. Calm down, told you.
Every family goes through rough times. When I
But
was 10,
rough time.
I joined Metropolis.
Lana, his dad is in jail for murder. That's a little more than a rough time.
But you can't afford to do it.
He's right.
This is Phelan's game. But once you cross that line, there's no going back.
He's right. That's a line. You can't cross that line. And for Clark, you know, it's gonna be so easy for him too. He can snap a neck like that.
Give me 5 minutes, I'll get you the 10 best lawyers in the state. I don't think lawyers are gonna help me.
I'm fairly certain lawyers in this situation are going to help Clark.
Just stay out of it.
Why are police, or at least security people, having Lex be the one that goes in and gets out the box? Why is it him? Nice.
But you're not foolproof.
I think he is. That is so cool.
Just tell me what you had on him. Got a hell of a thought.
Clark looked out with that one.
All the charges have been dropped.
Yay!
Apology. What's this?
Crushes freedom of speech.
It's totally unacceptable.
Why? It covers all of your criteria. Lana, I'm sorry I flipped out at you the other day. You thought I was trying to cut Clark out of your life? Nobody ever said I was rational. We're just good friends.
Right.
How about you? Same thing. We're just friends.
Everybody is lying. Well, caught something. All right. That was Rogue. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, there you have it. That was the 9th episode of the first season of Smallville called Rogue. I freaking love this episode. I thought it was a great episode. We're back in Metropolis, which was awesome. Just Clark being blackmailed for saving the bus, and that storyline of just him, like, where's the line? How do you draw the line between, like, protecting yourself and protecting your family? And where's the line in that? And the fact that he was, like, contemplating killing the cop was a very intriguing prospect for him when he was going through all of that. So that was awesome. I thought all the Lex stuff that was going on in terms of him, like, knowing the cop, and you can tell that there was I love the fact that they're bringing up, like, yes, there is a past with this guy, and he does have connections with Metropolis, and he doesn't have, you know, a squeaky clean past, which everybody already knows anyway. And for them to slowly be bringing characters and slowly be bringing people from his past into the forefront now, I thought it was really cool. It was really good writing, and it just showed, you know, depth to the character, and it just brought to the forefront, I guess, his past, and shows that he does have a past, and he did have a life before getting here to Smallville. So I thought that was awesome. I love the connection between him and Phelan. I love the dilemma that Clark would have to go through, like, again, you know, where's the line of protecting your family and protecting yourself, and him having to figure out that line. And again, it was awesome at the very beginning with the bus. I always thought that shot of him stopping the bus with the shoulder was freaking awesome. That special effect still is up today. It was great. I didn't really care so much about the Lana and Chloe stuff. It was fine. It was an okay part of it, but honestly, during those scenes, I just didn't care. I wanted to get back to Clark and him trying to get his dad out of jail and trying to protect his identity and protect his family from this guy. So there was that. It was fine. I thought it was a fine storyline. I'm glad that Lana and Chloe are becoming, you know, friends now. And them saying that both of them are just friends with Clark, we both know. Everybody knows. That is not true. That is not true. They both have feelings for Clark, and of course, Clark has feelings for Lana. And Chloe knows that Clark has feelings for Lana, so I don't understand why she isn't just letting it go, because obviously, it's not going to happen, because, he's totally on the Lana train. And I mean, I know you can't control who you fall for and who you like, but if I liked a guy who I knew for a fact liked someone else, I would have been like, okay, we're just friends. I'm going to move on. But, that's just me. But altogether, I thought it was a great episode. It was very entertaining. I thought it was probably one of the best episodes of the season so far. I loved it at the very end. Also, you saw the video feed, and Lex had it, which makes his obsession with the meteor rocks, with the freaks, with everything that's going on in Smallville even more. He keeps his investigation going on Clark, on the Kents, on the meteor rocks, on Smallville, and I think that is a great underlying theme and thread that is going through this first season. Because I remember the first season being very episodical, which it is, but it's a little less episodical than I thought. I'm sorry, there was a crash outside. Like, not a crash, but I don't know. There's a lot of noise outside. Anyway, so I'm going to give this a 9. I thought it was very good. I thought it was a great episode. It was one of my favorites of the first season, so I'm going to give it a solid 9. I don't think there are any more tallies. I feel like every time I go to the end of these videos, I'm like, there wasn't another tally, but hopefully it'll pick up soon. But other than that, yeah, I thought it was a great episode, and I cannot wait to get into more and continue this journey with you guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.